What's up, Bubba? Trying to get I'm using the forward-facing camera, not the rear-facing camera this time. Get a little better picture. Arizona, Matt, Greg. I'll just bear with me. There we go. I'm looking at my TV above the. Oh, my iPad is charged. Charged enough. How is everybody? My boy James, what's up, James? Y'all just hold on. Let me get my. There we go. Now I can watch. Now I can watch right here. So. I start rolling in. I got to prep some sandpaper for this evening's activities. So y'all talks amongst yourselves. I'll catch the live best I can. I'll work on a few projects tonight, so we're going to be kind of all over the place, which is nothing new. So just going to get some sandpaper prep. Try to get some of these projects knocked out so I really need to get on some leather work. How is everybody tonight? Mike and Bubba have the best hair on YouTube. Well, Kevin, thank you. I didn't know that was a thing, but, you know, I appreciate it nonetheless. We may have good hair, but Bubba's definitely got the better attitude than I do, because sometimes mine can be absolute poop. Oh, jeez. You agree? Yep. I knew you would agree, Kevin. I appreciate you. Ooh. Need a new blade. Yours is poop. Yep, Kevin, yours is poop also, brother. I know it. That one's shot. I'm not running out of razor blades. Hope everybody is okie dokie this evening. Mario's in the house. Yeah, Greg, we have our days, brother. That's for sure. That is for sure. Important thing is we try. Yep, Kevin. We do try indeed, sir. Z Breaks. What's up? Just seeing your comment there. Get us a little crowd in here before we start rolling on the fun. Jason Beecher, what's up, brother? Hope all is well in the great white north of New York. Like I said, just trying to get I completely wiped myself out of all my cut sandpaper, so trying to get my sandpaper, my trimmed up stuff, because we're going to be doing some sanding tonight. See you, Mike. Glad you could be here for a minute. I'm going to be along in the night, so we might still be going later on. I have gotten I don't know, and I don't know how to take it either. I'm still kind of stewing on it. This different energy I got going over the last couple of days, it's kind of pushed me to do better. Is that how I'd say it? Did I just cut more 2000 grit? But I have had an influx of creative juices, upcoming leather projects, just all sorts of stuff. And I am here to tell you, the fences are getting swung for in the next upcoming weeks, months, the next year. I know I kind of touched on that towards the end of the year last year with some of my friend group, but I'm here for it. I'm here to shut down the doubters and the haters. So, and y'all get to be along for the ride. And anybody that don't can exit stage left. Hey, Schnickel, what's up, man? You become a reoccurring member of the group. All right. So we got the Swiss Army knife glued up. Not gonna quite get started on that. I have got to get the Sodbuster epoxied and glued and together so it can cure over the next couple of days, and then probably end of the week or the weekend we're gonna get it finalized so I can get it shipped out. So, and in between that, we're gonna get the mini trapper done, we're gonna get the Swiss Army knife done, we'll get this done, and then next week, maybe even on Sunday, we're gonna get back into some leather projects because I have a whole book full of leather I need to get going on. Hey Emma, what's going on? Billy, I see you there. Matt, I don't know if I caught you earlier, but welcome, Matt. Yeah, screw all the haters and the trolls. 100%. 100%. Let me get some Loctite somewhere. I think it's the only bottle I got. It'll work. Yeah, the haters and the trolls can go jump off a cliff. You ask me. Well, had enough of that mess. Dennis Whipple, what's going on? Yeah, Schnickel, just say hi to everybody. It's a group effort at this point, saying hi to everybody. So I'd say until you got everybody's names down, just say hi, everyone. Let's get all of our pins. Yeah, cornbread was on it today, Matt. 100% on it. And I don't want to keep dwelling and going back to all that, but cornbread hit it dead square nuts on whatever you want to call it. Nail head, screw head, bolt, whatever. Cornbread was 100% on it. So let's start getting... Let's see here. How do I want to go about this? Because I've got to epoxy the head of the pivot, and I've got to Loctite the thread of the pivot. let's just get into it. While I'm gluing and stuff, if I don't talk very much, it's because of getting all this. Because once this epoxy mixes, it's quick. About out of it. I'm gonna have to pick up some more. I got a bunch of projects I'm gonna need some epoxy for, so I don't know if it's just because it's cold or what, but it starts hardening up pretty quick. So yeah, we'll get this glued up, then we'll get back on that mini trapper, get it, get the insides of it all sanded and polished, and get it peened together. It's not going to get any glue, so we'll get it peened and rocking and rolling. So these are just the Chicago screws that I'm using for the pivot on this knife. Off camera, I toyed with doing other stuff. I have some cutlery rivets. I just didn't like how anything was fitting up, so we are going this route. Hopefully. If there's something to be said about this project, it has not been kind. This one has fought me and fought me and fought me. So we are going to make sure that when this joker is together, it's together. About that totally backwards too. God dang it. I had to glue the other end in before I did anything else. All right, now put this joker together. I said, y'all just bear with me. Let me get this put together and then we can chit chat. I've about made a mess here. Alright, now we'll clamp this down. Just like it. And that, hopefully all that glue holes, because Lord, getting all that cleaned back up ain't no joke. No joke at all. What's wrong? Oh, Lord, I don't know why it stopped. My thing stopped, guys, so if I missed anybody, I'm thoroughly sorry. Alright, let's get it back into this little mini trapper. Dave, stores don't even bother with shoplifters anymore. I wonder. Let me change my camera around. I wonder. Usually by now I've got a lot more people in the chat at this point. It's Tuesday. Tuesdays are usually pretty good, so we'll run it like this. Dang it. My phone mount's not jiving right. There. I do like that a little better. I can see everybody. So, next project is going to be this little stag handled mini trapper. We've already done the antler pieces. This one's kind of roughed in. This one has not been trimmed, so it still needs to be feathered into the bolster and then polish the inside, and we can get it together. So this is actually what I was getting all the sandpaper cut for, because That's about how I'm gonna have to do it by hand. What about it, Jason? Nice to see you, brother man. God dang. About had enough of this mount. There, how's that? If it falls again, I'm gonna throw a fit. So let's get this back apart. And then we will look at finishing, blending this one, then we'll blend this one, and then we can we'll polish the inside of the liners like I have been on everything else. We need to sand and polish the inside of the spring like we've done everything else. And then clean up and polish the tang of the knife. And then, and it's CV, so I'm not going to try to go for a high polish because it's just going to get patinaed up. So, but we'll get through all of that tonight. And I really want to get this all peened together before the end of the night. And then maybe finished. I don't know. It's going to be a night. So y'all go get you a drink, go get you some snacks. And we're going to get at it. So... Let me get me another 1,000 grit belt. And I think that's an 800. So I'm not roughing in with this heavy duty one. That Thuggy, do you build knives? This is my first time. Right now, Thuggy M, we are just doing some customization, some mods, rehandles, blade reshapes, stuff like that. Hoping within the next couple of years, I'm going to be doing ground up blades and all. So I just got to get into bigger place, bigger shop, place that's my own because I'm just renting this place. So we're going to get into some, then we'll be getting into some craziness right there now. That's going to be cool. Did it freeze? Do you, I want to know his process. I don't need him to do it. Did it, are we still going? Looks like the chats maybe froze. Okay, it's not frozen. Huh, I'll be damned. I guess I'm gonna have to watch. It's frozen on my phone. I see it now on the iPad, so we'll keep on going. So I can see it on the iPad, but it's frozen. The chat's frozen on my phone, and then also, oh wait, no, there it goes. Okay, well, just being slow, I reckon. Yeah, get drinks and snacks, Jason. We in for a good one tonight. this belt out. Tell you what, the static electricity this little grinder builds up is ridiculous. Like if I'm not touching the grinder as I'm grinding this stag, it popped me 4 or 5 times while I was sanding this. Now the fun part, all the hand sanding. About you, Jim. Seeing you getting in here this evening. Go ahead and start with 1,000. No, I don't have any 1,000. Nope. 1,200 it is. Move that a little piece. That's a little piece. That'll be enough for the evening. Why are we only bumping 34? That's weird. Usually we're well over 100 watching. Huh. You know what? I'm gonna have to have 6 for this to get started. Weird. Jen, Emma. Let's see. Chicago Knife Works still has them. Dang, y'all still talking about the still talking about Chicago Knife Works? Mario, what's up with that? I don't know if you said anything about it in the chat, but dealing with their inch. Oh Lord. On how much was the purchase? Like 90 something bucks, $95. Hell, Travis lost his Smoky, was it the Smoky Valleys that come out that everybody had such a problem with? Travis got his from Smoky Mountain Knife Works, and then they weren't in the box. They were gone. The box was ripped open, and they just sent him a new one and handled the rest of it. So that Chicago Knife Works, man, I don't know. I've never ordered from them, so I couldn't tell you, but they don't sound good. Yeah, so I can't speak for any of my past experiences or anything, so, but I probably won't be ordering anything from them, especially with the way stuff gets lost these days. I've got a Mako coming. They got shipped off last week, was supposed to be delivered Friday. Come from Virginia. Made it all the way to Nashville, and I'm in Tennessee. I'm 25, 30 miles from Nashville. Made it all the way to Nashville. Yesterday, showed back up in West Virginia. And then this evening, it's in Charleston. Make that make sense. It literally had to travel right by my house to get back to West Virginia. And then don't even get me started about the knives that got stolen out of the priority box a couple of weeks ago that I'm still trying to fight. Just ridiculous. So all I'm doing is trying to get, probably not going to see it, I got my light above me. So just trying to get all of my little nicks and scratches out of that bolster where I blended it into the cover. This is always probably the most tedious part of this process. So I'm almost there. All right, I'll move on to 1000 grit. The wee woos are outside. Wee woo, wee woo. No sense in going super crazy because I got to do this all over again when I do the pins. So appreciate that, Jim. Real stag takes a lot of work to get all the transitions and everything right. Being that it's a natural material and it's round, and you're putting it on a flat object and trying to get all that right, and then transitioning into another. So it's got to be flat on the liner. It's got to be flat on that edge, and then you've got to transition it into that real thin bolster. The smaller knives are a lot harder. The big knives ain't too bad. But it's all worth it in the end. And you've got the pinch bolster in the front. Luckily for this one, we took the back bolster off, so we don't have to fool with that. So there is that much, at least. So I think that's good. Then once I get it all together, it'll be, we'll have to blend it all the way around on the spine and everything, make sure all that lines up. Remember you saying that you ordered, oh, Todd. So this is what we're working with. I don't know if you can see. See if we can show the, I don't know if you can look in there and see the, there you go. You can see the divots and the gouges from the belt sander. I got to get all that out. I thought I saw, I did. Got some 400 as well. I have some of that. What's everybody carrying today? Let's get that conversation started. I actually put all mine up, so I don't have any. Well, I've got my, one of the things I carried today is still on me, but the other two I went on and put up when I got home. I carried that large black Frontier Stockman, a Frontier Folding Hunter, and then a black Buck 112 Slim Select. Oh, Jason, you know I like that now. Them amber bones are my jam. I got a canoe and a teardrop coming. Teardrop will be here, I think, tomorrow, and then the canoe will be here. That's a whole big part of another trade. So trade and guy that I traded with is also sending me a bunch of projects that he's just not going to get into. Just making room, making space. He's got too much stuff, and you can't. Patrick, I'm right there with you, man. All mine are. You see me talking about getting a new one or anything, it's usually a trade. I'm not going out and buying anything new. I'm usually trying to trade or something else, and that's what a lot of my leather projects are, is parts of trades, slips, and a couple of pocket sheaths for some big folding hunters that are gonna have like pocket clips on them and stuff. So I desperately need to. I know everybody that I did the trade with understand that I'm pretty far behind, but I don't like people waiting on stuff from me. So if I can get it in, get it out as fast as I can, I like doing that. So Ulster Old Timer. I've only heard stories of those, Patrick. We're almost there. We just got a little bit of a dip. I think the rest of that'll probably polish out. Like I said, I don't want to get too crazy because as soon as we pin this together, I've got to sand and blend pins, so but I do like to get pretty close anyways. Third buck strider. Oh, that's cool. Orlos the Druid. Cool, cool. All right, let's see here. I have to come out of this hoodie. My heat's working really good. Ooh, Jason, I think that is one of those offered in the tobacco tins. Kind of had a reddish hue to them. I didn't even think about that. Bet that's what that is. I'm like, Ulster, that sounds familiar, but I bet it was one of the Prince Albert tinned ones. Yeah, I bet that one's going to be hard to find for sure. We're just getting these liners shined back up, giving them a good polish. You know what? I needed to sand these first. Because these got to be, I like to have the liners mirror polish. Oh. don't like them to have any kind of texture, so let me get all of that. Get my mat and stuff out, 'cause I gotta sand these. I don't know what I was thinking. Got all the stuff out here to do it. Luckily, they're not ground on or anything, so it shouldn't take too long to do. Oh, God. There's a little better. Kicking with clay modifications. Oh, is that? Oh, okay. Kicking with clay. Yeah, we're doing some knife customizations and modifications. We've done a little stag re-handle on a little mini trapper. That's what we're working on tonight, starting to get some of these little final details worked out and finished, and try to get it together and done maybe by the weekend. I don't know. I still got to do a slip for it as well, so, or maybe I'll get it done, get it to the guy, and then get him a slip when I get back into the leather work next week. So I know he's probably pretty antsy about it, about getting it. So I'm antsy about giving it to him, because he's a real good friend. So make sure he's happy, took care of. Well, Mario, see you, brother. Hey, any of you use epoxy to make your own laminates for handles? Orlos, I have thought about it. I know you had said something about jeans. But I have thought about doing my own micarta. You've got to really do it good. You've either got to press it, or you've got to have like a vacuum chamber to get all the air out from in between the in between all the layers. Or you could press it, like press it out like you would press like olive oil or something like that. Same thing as, I guess, like working fiberglass and stuff. You want to make sure all of the air's out of it and all that. So that would be cool, doing the old Hawaiian. Yeah, that's my real hair, man. Real hair. I'm bad, desperate need of a haircut. So don't judge me too hard. That, and it's the end of the day, and my hair was dealt with this morning at 6 o'clock. So, and it is now 7:30. So 12 hours on what little bit of product I use is a long day. There's that one. Oh yeah, you are Jose. What's up, man? I remember you being around. Welcome back. Same old shenanigans. Knife work. Talking about God knows what else. Currently use denim to line my knife slips and glue it with barge, then stitch. Yeah, I have looked into doing the lined slips. I think the next couple ones I'm going to do are either going to be lined or I'm going to burnish the inside. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I do like the lined. And I want to try some rough outs too. Do rough out slips where it's got the rough side out versus the smooth side. But that you can't really do anything with the outside other than some fancy stitching. So you're not going to be doing any embellishing or anything like that. But I know for sure that all of the next ones are all getting tool name, all sorts of stuff. They're gonna be fancy. One of them's gonna be really cool. I have not seen this done on a knife slip. I've seen it done in saddle work, like horse saddles, but not on a knife slip. So that'll be probably sometime next month, maybe, whenever he's ready for a slip. All right, so there's one liner. Got that polished out. I'll get this other one polished out, and we'll get the spring cleaned up and polished, and work on the tang of the knife, and then we'll pin it together and maybe work on starting finishing it. And then, depending on what time it is, we'll get into maybe that Swiss Army knife. It's got a lot of glue that leaked out of it, and it's all down in like the tools and the blades and stuff. So got to get all that cleaned out, and then we can start finishing it, because it's going to another YouTuber's channel to get some little custom touches done to it before it heads to its home. So God dang, Louie. All right, let's see about this spring. This one's not in near as bad a shape as the one for the Sodbuster or the Saudi that I did for either one of the Saudis I did for Travis. So I think we'll just do some 1200 on it and then polish. Let's get... Oh, where are they at? Do I not have any in here? Yeah, dude, it's right there. Suckers don't. That's good and polished. Haven't really touched the back part of this back spring yet on this one, but I wanted the part that was when you look down inside the channel, I wanted it nice and clean. All right, let's see here. Here's the blade. All right. Now all we're doing here is just cleaning up from where the stamping process left a really bad finish on the Tang. Not taking any meat out of it or anything, just cleaning it up. Another little piece of 600. I heard that, Dave. I turned my driveway, side yard, front yard, all of it into a gym. Because we were at home for a month. Because I worked at a college and my wife at the time was a teacher, so everything was shut down. Yeah, that sucked. All right, I think we can start pinning this joker together. All right, let's see here. No, there they are. I was to say, I knew I had my pins. Gotta put heads on one side of them. There's that one. All right, so what I've done is peened, oh God. It's peened over one side of these pins. And then we'll put it together, and then before I do, I gotta chamfer these bolsters. Oh, where's that? All I'm doing is just using my Dremel to hold the tool. And what that does is it gives the pin somewhere to go when you start peening it over, and it gives that I guess joint a better grip. Kind of like chamfering your welds. Like, you don't just butt two pieces of metal together. They're, you know, instead of being flat like that, they've got a chamfer in them. Same thing with the pins. All right, let's see here. That's that one. Where'd our spring go? There it is. These are all nickel silver pins. Instead of brass. Just another little added little touch, I guess. Something a little different, I guess you could say. So this is what we're... Now, camera, not an old timer. This is actually a little case mini trapper. So there's our pre-peened overhead, and then we are going to peen this and get this all together on the pivot, and then we'll work on our 2 pins back here in the back. I like a tight fit because I can go back in with a razor blade and kind of work. Once I get this completely done, I can get that joint opened up just a little bit and it'll loosen on up. So I think we are in good shape. So that's what we're working with now. We've got peened over on both sides. Still get it open, just tight, and that's fine. I'd rather have it tight and loosen it up than the exact opposite, loose, and I can't tighten it up. So now these are a little trickier because there are textures and stuff that we have to work around with the stag. But I have faith in us that we can get this done. All right, let's see here. So that's got our back pin done. It's peened over. It ain't gonna go nowhere. We've got a good tight fit on the back spring. So now we just gotta work this middle one, and then we can probably start sanding and just go from there. What about you, Dan Harris? Oh, honey.
Hi.
What you got?
You want to smell it?
Oh my God, it smells good.
I gotta go feed it.
Okay. Everything all right?
Yes.
Okay,
she
good.
was just having like a little meltdown about the heatless pearls not wanting to stay.
Oh, okay.
But it's because her arms are tired from working today. Homework's done. She's had a shower, curls are in. She's eating popcorn and a cookie, and then she's going to get ready for bed. I'm gonna feed you.
All right. Gotten our pin messed up. I mean, it's fixable, but there, that'll help. Lord have mercy, my darn anvil was walking on me and everything else. Trying to get all these pins down in all these nooks and crannies and stuff is a pain in the butt.
file and trim. This is not the glamorous part of this, but it is a step that you can mess up. Plug it in, plug it in, plug it in. All right, let's see where we're at. Well, I'm glad y'all are sticking around. I don't care what y'all say. I am elbows deep in my head, trying to get this done. I'd like to walk away tonight and it at least be put together. So, yeah.
Is Blue Thing on there?
No.
Man. It's 8 o'clock.
So there's our pins that are peened over. I've got them polished out, smoothed out. There's no rough edges on them. I've got our pins and the pivot. Matter of fact, let me loosen that up real quick. And literally all you got to do is razor blade in between the blade and the liner, and it'll loosen up just ever so slightly and not break the blade off in there, because that was smart. Go. Little something, something. And it feels good in the hand too. That extra little thickness on there. That's a, Merle Haggard is jealous of that sweet beard. Jason, I swear to God. Y'all quit. Man, she's tight though. God dang. Now I think it's just working it back and forth. It's a little too tight what we're working on it. There is no beard regime, Kevin. It's just, it is what it is. This is natural. There's something down in there. There is. I think that's the problem. God dang it, there's a piece of damn metal down in there. Good thing is it's centered. If that's something you're worried about. God dang it. There's a sliver of metal in between the Tang and the liner. Right there. I don't think that's what's causing our issue. Or part of it. I think I've got it too tight. Almost there.
Okay, I fed her.
Okay.
Does it look like the consistency of sourdough starter?
I've never made sourdough starter.
I took some out, and then I fed her, and Ollie named her Regina.
I ain't mad at it.
So her name's Regina Phalange.
Phalange.
Yeah.
God dang.
Well, was that or Princess Banana Hammock? And
A princess banana hammock. God dang. There we go.
I mean, it's got the smell to it. That's. I guess I'll see tomorrow if I've done it right. Show it to Mary.
Is she on here, Jason?
It says gluten-free, but it's not. It's just a gluten-free jar. I don't know. Is it supposed to look like that? Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he said she's on here.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Bubba. I just wanted to make sure that like it. Oh, my Regina's being fed. My sourdough starter. He said, "Hold on."
Who? Oh. Can I get a shout out? It's my birthday tomorrow. Michael Myers, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh.
Like I just scooped it out and fed it. Okay. Show her now. I just fed it. Michael Myers sub. Thank you.
Why did it get tight?
I don't know.
There it goes.
Hey. Hey, y'all.
I think we're getting there now.
I'm on day 5, Jason. This is day 5. And I just scooped out half of it and then fed it some more. Like it said. No, it is not secret beard sauce. It is sour.
God dang, Dave. they're after my beard secret. That
If I told you,
we'd probably get canceled.
we'd get canceled because, muerte.
God dang.
Yeah, I'm on day 5. It's the sourdough starter for beginners.
All right, now we've got our. Now we're there.
Snap, snap.
Yep. That's what we wanted. She's got a little bit of snap.
Trey says you're pretty.
Ah, Trey, god dang. Oh, Lord.
He is party.
Thank you, Trey. I appreciate it, buddy.
Well, I'll know if she is looking right and smelling good in the morning.
Yep.
Regina Phalange.
Regina Phalange. Freaking awesome. Guys, just so y'all know, that T-Par is my neighbor across the street. God dang. Well, what's up, Jerry? I just feel like I am messing it up even though, oh, Alicia's back in the chat. I gotta get a higher grip belt. Well, not much. That was like 1,000 or 1,500, I think. I need to go back to the, it's like 800. Yeah. Get all the gaps and everything cleaned up. What y'all are chit-chatting about? Whatever y'all are chit-chatting about. I can't take those out. Well, that's gonna happen at some point. Nate Dogg. All right, so we have all of our gaps and everything are good. Everything's nice and flush. I just got to get all the grit back out of the joint. Polish, polish, polish. 13-minute. What's up, Nate? Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg. Travis don't need it. Travis has already purchased my payment for this knife, and I'd really like to have that, so I'm gonna have to decline. Now you can purchase a mini trapper and find me some stag, and I can make you one. Just to let you know. Must be yelling at the cat. What, Lucky Mike? Hawk Slings making a custom mini trapper. Did a blade delete, added some stag, knocked the bolster off. Just doing some custom work, little custom work tonight. We're into the final stages of this project, so lots of hand sanding and polishing and all that.
You said that, and my brain immediately said, "Final brain cell me."
Oh my god.
I'm like, you can't do that and expect me not to.
What did I say?
You said it was the final something final, and I was like,
Oh, final sanding and polishing.
yeah. And that's when I said it was the final brain cell. Because you know, like ADHD brain.
Yeah.
Let me get back. I'll give you a piece of bread. Hey, your phone needs to be adjusted, sir.
My what?
Your phone.
Oh. Thank you. Where's my rubber mallet? Time is it? 8:30. All right, let's see here. I need a piece of 1500 to work. Yeah, Stack's pretty good. It's a pain in. I'm not a fan of working with it, but but for me, too nice to. Oh, I'd carry the snot out of this thing. This would be a sweet little user. It's real comfortable in the hand with that added, with the added thickness of the stag. It's nice. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. Trying to figure out how to do a slip for it because it's so thick. The slip's gonna have to be probably the size of a slip for like a 75 pattern. It's gonna have to be it's gonna have to be like 2.5 inches wide just to get it to fit. Warncliffe, well, just find the Warncliffe mini trapper and then we can do stag. But I mean, yes, I mean she's got a good comfy. I mean, and y'all know I got big hands. I mean that's a good comfy size, good comfortable for like a user size. Yeah, boy, she nice. All right, let's get these pins worked on a little bit. Let's see here. Here's my big file. Out of all of this, filing these the pins down on these bolsters with the big file first is nerve-wracking. Yeah, that would be comfy. Yeah. Fitted. What do you mean, James, by fitted? Get it close, and then this is my problem. I just go, bounce from tool to tool to tool instead of putting stuff up, and then I'm like, all right, where's this? Where's that? Where's this? Where's that? Yeah, fitted slip. That's what I was thinking, maybe a little wet form. I don't know. I'm gonna get it done and look at it and kind of stew on it a little bit and see what speaks to me, I guess, if that makes sense. So I get it close. Get it close with my big file, then go on with my jeweler's files and get it even closer. And then I go in and I start all back over with my sandpaper again. One of these days I'll have an organized workbench. That's funny. Fat chance of that ever happening, god dang. Yeah, maybe a fitted slip. I think that'd be kind of cool. Maybe a wet form. I thought about doing like maybe a little belt sheath, but I don't know. It's too small for a belt sheath. I think anyways. Kicking with clay, it's going, man. We're just doing a little bit of sanding now, so you ain't missed much. We got it all. I don't know where you left off, but we're all together. Got our pins done. Got all of our back spring and everything sanded down. Now we're working on blending our pins into our bolsters. That ain't nothing but some elbow grease. We're almost there. At least on this side we are. And y'all see? Yeah, y'all can see. See enough. Not a whole lot to see. Oh yeah, we're getting close. Close. Looking like she's preparing to clean. Oh Lord, I bet. think the rest of that will blend out through with the, there's just a little bit of a crown showing. Ain't no big deal. We still got, that's just 400. We still got 8, 12, 15, and 2,000 grit. So that should all sand out. That's what I should have done on that other one, just filed all the way down to the bolster.
Here comes the bus. Here comes the
Oh Lord, what are you doing?
Peace be with you.
Oh my God.
And have a Merry Christmas.
Uh-huh.
Peace be with all of y'all. And have a Merry Christmas.
Go on with your silly self.
Be quiet. It's almost 9 o'clock.
I know. I'm trying to get to a certain point, then I'll stop. Where's my 6? Oh yeah, appreciate that, Captain. No, not single. All right, there's 6. And then 1,200. You got heat in your shop. Yeah, best life I do. It's actually running right now. I'm in a t-shirt and I'm sweating, so. Oh no, done riled up the redhead. I'm just sitting here working. James got you. James be watching out for the homies, that's for sure. That one just ain't gonna blend all the way. There's always one in the crowd. God dang it. hate that. At least it's not coming apart. Yeah, that toupee thing was pretty funny. I ain't gonna lie about that. That was pretty good. Pretty funny. My shop is cold. Been too long since I got out there. Yeah, if it wasn't for having heat, I wouldn't have been out here as long as I have been. Hopefully it'll last till Friday, and I'm gonna get another tank of propane. Onto the home stretch. There's 15. Here's 2,000. You know they got a gang, them redheads. It's called the Ginger Mafia. My wife's the Dawn. God dang, Jason. What's up, Justin? She must not be sitting right next to you, Jason. You saying that? God dang. Oh, Lord. Man, let's hit her with a little polish. What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? Just give her a little rough, a little polish here. See what she looks like. Oh, I got a little bit of sanding up there to do. I missed that. Look how pretty that antler is gonna be, though. Oh, son, she gonna be something else. Something else. Just go on and hit this back a little bit. She looks like glass, old son. I'm gonna have to do a little more sanding on the back spring. Boy, she gonna be something else. What y'all talking about? They can't brother of mine can hear that. Yeah, I got a few little rough spots I'm gonna have to hit. I guess I bumped it with the grinder. But shoot, man. I say if you don't like that, you're just not American. I mean, that's just all there is to it. That's a sexy knife right there. Oh, ooh, excuse me. Redhead's got an agenda. Yeah, take over the damn world, one man at a time. That's the agenda. Phew. The longest live I've done in a while, fellas. Look at it ain't, I'm gonna do some pictures, but man, that is, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to give this back to Travis or not once I finish getting it sanded and everything. Jeez, boy, she's fine. But I'm not American, can I say? Yeah, Todd, you certainly can. You're an honorary American, Todd. How about that? Todd is an honorary American. Todd's an honorary Southern boy, in my eyes. Todd and Dave both. We just need to go up there and get them and bring them on down. But yeah. That's I think that's some of my best work yet, fellas. If I'm being honest. God, man, that's a good looking knife. Like I said, it needs just a little bit of sanding on a couple of parts that I noticed had some scratches and a little bit of gouge. Let's see here. I don't know. It'll get there. But she's centered. She's right down Broadway, as Big E would say. So, fellers, I think that's it. Taco slip. Yeah, Louie, I didn't even think about that. That would be a good, probably a little fold over slip. Key dangle. Shoot ya. Fellas, that's it. I'm done for the night. I'm gonna get off of here, take some pictures for my thumbnail, go get the kid in bed, and go to bed myself. So, guys, I appreciate you. And like Terry always said, love you. See ya. Bye. Peace. All right, well, I want it.